Yeah. So you're saying we just comprise basically the good states, basically the Midwest. I shouldn't say the good states because there's good states that are outside Lothlobia. But obviously North Dakota is not included
Yeah.
because it's terrible,
Hey.
despite what you may say. But I was gracious enough to include Thief River Falls as the very top of the sky lobe.
We didn't have to.
I did though because I'm gonna go there.
We really didn't have to.
No, really, we're going there. What is it? Next month? When are you going back? I'm serious this time. I want to see where you live.
Dude, this recent trip.
Was not good. Okay, well next year then, I guess. That's too bad. I was really looking forward to seeing like some of these. Dude, you have so many cool restaurant names, independently owned. What were some of these? The
Black Cat.
Biff's Kitchen, yeah, the Black Cat. You had a place
Black
called the
Cat.
Rusty Nail, don't you?
That's a bar, man.
Oh, well,
Not a trashy small town bar. That's,
it sounds like the guys from Sunny. Sounds like we could meet Mac and Dennis.
Yeah, except way busier.
And they actually do their jobs. Thank you.
No problem.
What?
Oh, Black Cat is alright. I like Black Cat.
Yeah.
There's one that just changed. It's like a barbecue place. The Puck is a pizza place.
Oh, the Puck. Yes, I wanted to go to the Puck too. Anyway, though. Okay, so since you're not going back home, are you going to see your brother in Denver? Because we're going
Maybe.
to Denver. We're going to Denver then. All right, that's the place.
I would rather go to Denver, I'll
you,
say that.
You didn't want to go to Thief. You didn't want to go to Michigan. I don't want to go to Michigan either anymore. Because that whole... Remember it was
Yeah, it was for
one of the
lady,
prospects.
yeah.
I think she actually is married. If not, I don't know. She didn't respond to my last message. But we got lots to talk about there.
Okay.
I was telling you that I didn't have any stories, and for the longest time I didn't have any stories. For like the last 2 months, just nothing happened. Well, like I said, with coronavirus and everything,
Yeah.
nothing happened. But just the last couple days, everything just dropped into my lap, and I feel like the Kongamongland,
Nice.
the king of Lothlobia, so to speak.
So the capital, what's the capital?
There is no capital of Lothlobia. I don't know. Well,
Everybody just kind of does their own thing.
Well, I guess every lobe probably has its own capital. Like Hutchinson's probably the capital of, the high lobe and, whatever. Des Moines, even though it is centrally located, is definitely not the capital of the Yonder lobe. I'd say the capital of the Yonder lobe is actually Shakopee. So you just got a city that is not in the center at all.
It is right in the middle.
Des Moines is, but they will not have the luxury of that. But I don't know. If we go to Denver, though, I could take you through the Far Lobe. The Far Lobe is actually the most beautiful place I've ever seen in the United States. You kind of feel like you're in England or New Zealand or Middle
You're
Earth.
talking about Nebraska?
Yeah, no, actually, like South Central.
Nebraska?
South Nebraska, this area in the Far Lobe right here, especially this stretch from Elwood up to Gothenburg, the most beautiful stretch of country I have seen in this nation. Honestly, I'm not even kidding with you.
Nebraska?
There's hills, there's little streams, there's more hills, there's green hills, there's gently rolling hills.
I like hills. This is the next guy, but I mean,
They're good hills, though. They're like super good hills. The best hills I've ever seen. No one has better hills than the Far Lobe, and I know I sound like our emperor in chief right now when I say that, but
tremendous slopes.
dude, I'm
Tremendous
excited
hills.
to see what.
They have great hills.
Nobody has better hills than me.
I have the best hills.
But really, what is gonna happen this November? Like, what if he loses and he doesn't give up power, or what if he wins? Like either way, like something's gonna happen,
Well, I think if he loses, he'll leave.
Well, I mean, he has to leave,
Yeah,
but I mean,
like,
there's gonna be like something that happens before he concedes or whatever.
There was something towards the effect of like when it was like officially Biden that was going to be the guy. I was like, there's no way he's beating Trump. It was just,
Yeah, I
there's
don't
too
think
many Trump people out there. There's too many Republicans that don't want a Democrat.
and people aren't passionate about Biden. He's just
People
not a
aren't.
good. He's
I
not a
thought-
strong
I
candidate.
thought Bernie was going to be the guy that like he was.
He
was
gets
like,
people excited.
Yeah, he was like the Trump.
It's
in
like,
terms of like,
yeah, he was the outsider
Yeah.
who came in with he was not the establishment. So,
and they already said no to like the most establishment of establishment people.
yeah, really. I mean, Biden is probably even the only people who like him probably is the people who liked Obama and think that he's like the same because he
Yeah.
was a. But no, he doesn't have any energy whatsoever. He just kind of comes up and be like, "Yeah, vote for me because I'm not Trump. We got to stop Trump." But I mean, I'm not the guy to do it.
To be fair, I mean that's.
I mean, I guess I'd end up voting for him anyway, but.
But then this
Not
whole
gonna
thing
be happy
happened,
about it.
and Trump was sending off his tweets, and I literally, like, for a moment, I was just like, all right, this guy's not getting reelected.
Yeah, no, I still think he really just sending in the National Guard to shoot people in the face who are just out walking. People who don't even have to do with like the looting or anything.
It's pretty fascinating to see like a president say this.
It's
Like,
medieval.
It's fascinating. Yeah.
It's like going back to the kings, like King John, King Richard
Yeah.
II, like these mentally unstable, childlike kings who just have mercenaries go out
But they
and
didn't
like
pick
rape
him,
people.
right? There's no
No,
elections back.
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, no.
like we chose this.
I know, and that's the thing too. My grandma's finally come around to the fact that he's terrible, and I think she feels bad for. But I mean, it's people like that too. People who overlooked everything, about his personality back 4 years ago, thinking that somehow it wouldn't come into play, thinking that somehow something like this wouldn't happen, and that he wouldn't have a chance to show how heinous he really is.
Yeah.
But of course, when you have someone like that, you're gonna escalate. Because like if Obama was president right now, like the looting and stuff would have stopped right away, because the only reason why anything bad is still happening is because they've been provoked.
He's
Yeah.
definitely escalating it.
He's provoked it at
and
this
like
point.
he keeps doing it. Like he keeps like.
He does nothing to heal the wounds of, and obviously it's because he hates people who aren't white, basically. And that's all there is to it. He won't come out and say, he won't even say, I sympathize with you or I understand why this is happening. He just denies
No,
all
he's
of it.
definitely take the 100%
It's,
the hardcore police position. I'm not even gonna say police position,
yeah,
but
and
just the opposition of this whole.
goddamn Daniel, you know what we did? We were going to talk about lobes, something light, and we got right back into it.
How did we get into it?
Everything comes back to it, man. It's just a very politically charged time. As the gang would say, it's getting too hot. It's getting too hot in here.